Hi everybody, it's Miss Flawless. If you want to see how to do this look, stay tuned. It's not always in the camera, but here I'm using a NYX, it's a blue pencil. I've already applied my milk NYX pencil. I'm going in with the Kiwi Green, I believe, by NYX, and an e.l.f. brush. And just packing in my inner corner of the eye. And I'm using LA Colors, and this is a purple in the LA Colors palette, and I'm just packing that and applying it right next to the green. And once I finish packing, I will just sweep it towards the green a little bit to blend it, so there's really like no separation in color. Here I'm using like an aqua blue out of the LA palette, and also I'm just packing it right at the end of the corner eye, and I'm sweeping a little bit right in the crease just to blend. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal Hip eyeliner pencil, and I'm just creating a cut crease using this pencil and just making a line, at least trying to make a definite straight line. And I'm kind of bringing it out towards the end in a wing effect. I apologize if I don't have all the list of the colors that I use or the names of things, but I'll try to have that in the bottom in the comment section. Here I'm just using a Michael's brush, and just to blend and make that line rather straight. This is the Color Icon by Wet n Wild, and I'm going in with that matte black to define my crease a little bit more. And once again, just winging it out. Now I'm going to begin to sweep it up just a little bit to get rid of just a little bit of the definite line. Excuse me. I want to add a little bit more of that color matte black in the Color Icon by Wet n Wild, and I'm beginning to just blend it up just a little bit, as much as needed rather. And I'm bringing a little bit of that matte black out on the wing, just a little bit of the shadow it out a bit. I'm going back in with my L'Oreal Hip eyeliner pencil to define that line just a little bit more, because I wanted it to be more of a cut crease. Here I'm using the green in the LA palette just in the corner tear duct of the eye, and I'm using the little sponge applicator that it came with. Now I'm adding the glitter that came in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette, just along the black cut crease. And another palette from LA Colors. This is like a very light orange, and I felt as though it blended well with my skin, and I use it as a highlight. And I'm just going to blend that into the matte black. You probably can't tell, but I'm lining the bottom of my eye. I've already done the top with like a Ruby Kisses liquid eyeliner. And you can't tell also, but I went in with that color up under my eye, just sort of like the middle, and winged it out just a bit. But I did want to put that on. Now that's the matte black again, and I'm using that up under the under eye as well. Now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal mascara. That way that I can apply my lashes and it gets rid of the fallout on the eyelash. Here I'm using the NYX like a hot pink rouge blush, and I'm applying that with my fingers. and just blend well with your fingers. Here I'll be using the ELF. This is called Glow, and it's a blush, but I use it as a highlighter. And sad to say, it has really kind of recently replaced my Nico by NARS. I mean, it's almost the same. It's closer to my complexion, and it gives me a nice glow. Especially with the summer, it gives me a nice golden glow. And I'm just applying along the T-zone. Now I'm going in with my Blunt, which is a blush by MAC. And I'm using Bedhead's fluffy blending brush. And that's what I use to contour with now, instead of the big brushes, because I can get in small places. And even on my cheek area, I can just continue to blend until it's well blended. But I definitely love the fluffy contouring brush, fluffy blending brush, for especially around my nose, to get in the tight areas, and creases to define my nose to make it appear to be a little smaller. And you want to add a little bit of that blunt to the tip of your nose so that it doesn't appear to be too long. And you can tell how it is slendering my nose out just a little bit. I know I have a big nose, a big wide nose, but I love to contour it to, just every day, not just for photos for myself, but it just gives an illusion. Now I'm applying a little bit to my forehead. And yes, I have a big forehead, so contouring and highlighting works well for me. Now this is a Clean Colors blush palette that I got from the beauty supply store, and I'm just going back over with one of their hotter pinks that they have. The camera's not picking up really how bright it is, but it's a pretty bright pink blush, and just applying that over top of the rouge that I got to make it stand out and to bring up my cheekbones just a little bit. And this is, who can't think of the name right offhand of this lipstick, but it is by Milani, and it's a hot pink. And it goes on very well, very smooth. It is comparable to some MAC, some of their lipsticks, but at a cheaper price. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I believe that it is Black Opal lip liner pencil, retractable pencil, and I want to say that the color is Blackberry. But if you have any questions, just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll answer your questions as to what product that it was. But here I'm just lining my lips, and what I'm doing, what you probably won't get to see, is I'm smudging it and bringing it in so there's no definite line. And now I'll just smudge it with my lips pressed together and make it smooth and make it all blend in together. Now I'm going in with my Fix Plus, my Studio Fix, and just applying a little bit to set the face and pretty much set my contouring and highlighting. And you can still see that my face is highlighted and contoured, and the powder does not affect that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.